Okay, welcome back everyone. Welcome everyone. This is my Let's Play series on the Rainy Day Skyblock server, Season 6 and Episode 10. Sorry, just having a drink there. Okay, alright, so I haven't really been doing too much. I've been doing some fishing, doing some mob killing, and I think I've done a little bit of, I've done a little bit of dragon fighting. I did get, actually, have I even had a look at it? Let's see. Yeah, got everything out of my RV. Okay, so I even got a skilled white scale, which is great. Still haven't done anything with those as yet. However, what I have done is I got my lure up to lure 6. So if I go into, I've already got the books for it. So if I go into workbench, anvil, and I go lure 3 to lure 4, lure 3 to lure 4, lure 4 to lure 4 to lure 5, and then I go lure 5, and I get lure 6. Fantastic. Okay, alright. So I now have lure 6. Now, the other thing I want to do now is, I have been, like I said, I've been doing some mob slaying, and yeah, like I got Blaze up to, or towards expert, so it's doing well. Now, the problem is, if I have a look at skills, for slaying, I've got, I'm here, still trying to get just the first level of sweeping slash, and I've only got 1 point, and I've got like 11,000 to go to get to the next one, which takes forever. So what I was thinking is, I want to do is I want to do another armor set and just do skilled scales in that armor set as much as I can. If I look at scales, I think I can look at, yes, and we look for skilled, there it is there. Increases the chance to earn, increases per level to earn skill XP, which is what I want. Yeah, so that's what I basically want. Now, if I have a look back over here again, I think this is turned off and not making a noise. Yep. So skilled, I have 14 or 15 skilled. Another scholar. Try again. 13 skilled, 11, sorry, 13 15, level 15s, 11 level 14s, and plenty level 13. So I can get quite a bit. So that'll help me just speed up the skill process, because this is taking way too long. If you have a look at mining, like thinking about, this is a bit of a rant, but thinking about these, I have got at least 3 of these to master, mainly the earth ones, but yeah, I've got at least 3 of them to master. I have prestige at least 1 or 2, I can't remember which ones, and I've unlocked everything, and I've got most of them all up to expert, or specialist or something like that. So I've been doing a lot of this, but as you can see, as you saw, I still haven't got the points for that second level for that second level skill, sorry, second, whatever, sweeping slash, yeah. Anyway, if you look at mining, I haven't got anything to master. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, sorry about that. Where was I? So yeah, doing mining. Yeah, I've got lots of mining. Sorry, barely any mining done. I haven't got expert in anything. But if we have a look, I've got 6 points, and I'm all the way up to here. I could buy this. I haven't bought it because I don't have the right ore gen for it. But yeah, so mining is simple to get skill points. Slaying is absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, so that's what I want to do. Now, if we have a look at, let me just quickly put some stuff here away. Put those away. I also have a book there as well, do I? Do have a book? Okay. So what I want to do is make another set. Now, armor set. Now, I've had a look and I've got quite a few earth ingredients, but not enough to make a full set. And I've got a few underworld ingredients, but not enough to make much at all. So yeah, so what I want to do is basically probably simply just do some more fishing, try and get some more. I may even just switch my fish over to my switch my clash over to earth, back to earth again, to try and get these. I think that's what does it, just to get enough to make a couple of items. Like I can get let's see, 2 leather and 2 panel gets me boots. That's fine. 2 leather, 2 panel, 2 leather, 1 panel, and 2 cloth gets me a helm. But there's nothing that I can see that only has 1 scale or 1 steel. Everything needs at least 2. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, 2 scale. Yeah. So I need to get a few more just to get, and I don't even need them to match. I just want enough to make a set. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I will come back over here to my fishing area. I'll go into settings. I'll change, no, it's not settings, clash. Change it to earth, and then I'll sit here and do a little bit of fishing. Go away, parrot. Now that my lure is lure 6, should be much faster. Yep, getting lots here now. And so just keep doing this. Now this will so what I also need to do is because I did actually have my settings for fish set to earth, so I'm going to change that to underworld now. I do need to get the 4th fish, I think it is, up to that's the one for the deep sea, I think it is, up to expert to get waterless crops. But I can do that just with my knowledge sprites. So yeah, so now that I'm fishing here in underworld, it'll get me progressing with the underworld fish. But yeah, I think I need to just wait and just see what I do get in the way of clash drops. Now, unfortunately, I do only have 3 out of 4 hooked. I still haven't been able to get hooked on my 4th item that I re-rolled. So once I do that, then I might just do a little bit more fishing to try and get some more hooked drops. And yeah, so yeah, so that one doesn't have it. So hooked, hooked, and hooked. Where am I? Hooked, hooked, and hooked in there. Yep. Okay, so yeah, so that's where we're up to. I do like the parrots hanging around. They're going for swims while I'm fishing, staring at me like that one there. Quite good. They do get in the way sometimes, and the hook actually hooks them before it lands in the water, but it's very rare, and I just wait till they move away. Oh, there we yeah. So here we go. That's the other thing. You can see up there my pets. I haven't been doing enough fishing to get my pets advanced, so that's happening as well. I've got 3 celestials being advanced there, and I think 1 mythic, I think it is, or mystic, whatever it is. So once they get up to 15, that'll get me a few extra abilities as well, which will be great because I'm hoping to get abilities such as water filter and things like that. I do have 1 water filter, I think, already, but yeah, that'll help me there. So yeah, so this is what I'm going to do. Still haven't got any hooked drops here while I've been talking, but yeah, I think I'm just going to stay here for a while, try and get some drops, see what I get, and yeah, actually the Stormbreaker's about to show up, so let's go there. Should be here in less than a minute, so let's just move a bit out of the way of everyone and see if we can get to him before it gets swamped. Hello, football G-man. Louvre. Which one are you going? Come on, hurry up. Must have only just turned over the 459. There we go. And here she, or it is. And I get 7. That's great. Okay. All right, let's go. So as you can see, I've stepped back a little bit, allow other people in to get in whilst I'm doing it. But yeah, usually if there's too many people around, I just step back, wait a couple of minutes, people go, and then I can get in. So yeah, it's just nice to be polite and patient. I don't think there's really anything else here I need. No, I don't need another fishing rod, and I don't really need the hatch pack. So yeah. All right. So what have we got? We've got 2 more. I did have to buy some sky dust from somebody because I was running out. I would not have been able to buy all of these if I didn't buy that sky dust, but I had the money, so I just did it for the money, so that's fine. I do also have, I did also sell a villager egg that I got from Clash, not from Clash, from Vote. Why are people throwing stuff at me? Yeah, I got it from Vote. I sold that. I think I sold that. Let's have a look. I also have these are merchant scales I've put up for the cheapest that I've seen them, but nobody's really buying them, so I'll just wait for a while. Hopefully somebody will notice them and buy them. But yeah, all right, so let's go and where are we? It's this one here, is it? Yes. All right, let's try and see if we can re-roll this. Okay, I'm not really all that worried about what the other what the other ones are. I just really want to get hooked on them. Nope. Yay! Finally. That was not too bad. Not too bad at all, actually. Alright. Alright, here's the thing. Do I fish for a while with 4 hooked and get and try and get some hooked, or do I recycle one of these 2? Because I think that one's got fishing, that one's got fishing. So do I recycle one of these to put more fishing ones on, and then with the chance that I don't get hooked. Ooh. You know what? I think I'm just going to go for it. So fishing, I need 7. So there's 2. That'll do. Alright, so this one, max identical 7. That one's max identical 8. I'll just do this one. Alright, let's go back into Clash and recycle. Hopefully, if I'm very lucky, I'll get hooked straight away. Okay, and then I come into here and I can go that one. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. And yet one more. 7. And I get... I did get 3, but Black Dragon, Magic, and Rare Cut. Okay, so... I should have stayed in there actually, but that's okay. Alright, so let's go and see if I can use the extra recycle ones that I have. And see if I not recycle, re-rolls, and see if I can get hooked fairly easily. So Rare Cut will do. Got 5 left. I don't need Dragon Slayer or anything like that. No. Black Dragon. No. Rare Cut. White Dragon. Last one. No. Okay, I didn't get it, but it gives me lots of fishing anyway. So now I've got fishing 520 on that one. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. So let's go and put. Where are we here? Let's go and put these back. I'm just going to put them in here for now, and I'll let that do it. So, all right. So yeah, I think now I think I will just do some more fishing, and I'll come back when I have either. Well, I'll come back later on. I'll see if I can get some hooked ingredients or hooked drawers, and see if we can make ourselves some skilled. Oh, there we go. Hooked straw 1. Okay. So yeah, I'll do some of this, and I'll see if I can get enough ingredients to do at least a couple of Clash armor, so that I can do a skilled set and start getting a little bit more skilled XP when I am slaying. So I'll be back after the break. 1, 2, 3, jump. Okay, welcome back everyone. Alright, so I've been doing quite a bit of fishing, trying to get some hooked drops. I have not been able to get any Clash rerolls, which is a bit of a shame, but that's okay. What was I going to do? Let's go into study, and we'll go into fishing in Underworld, and yeah, there we go. So I'm up to nearly up to advanced in Molten, so I've nearly done all of the fishing in Underworld, so that's great. Now, oh, I've got another steel there. Okay, so if we come in and have a look, I did get a few T4s, but yeah, I got a few T4s, but not quite enough. I ended up just advertising and buying a few. I think I ended up buying like 6 from a player, Bedrock player named Baron something. Can't remember the numbers, but thank you very much. Gave him quite a bit of money for it, but yeah, that's you know, that's nice to get it all in one. So now, if we have a look, looking at a Mystic set, simply just because it's fairly, it was closest to the numbers of T4s that I actually have. It needs 9 cloth, which I have, 3 leather, which I have, 8 panel, which I have, 2 scale, well, I've got 4, and 2 steel, which I've got 3. So there we go. So let's just grab all of those and let's make our set. So go into workbench, and we go, what do we need? We need 3 cloth. So 1, 2, 3. So cloth, and scale and scale. That is the helmet. Okay, then we need panel for we go, panel for the tunic. We go, and we need 4 cloth. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 leather. 1, 2, 3 for the pants. Done. And then we need 2 cloth and 2 steel. So 2 cloth, 1 and 2, and 2 steel, 1 and 2. Done. All right. So there we go. There is our set. Okay, so I'll actually just go in and put. Oof, where am I going? I'll put these back. Didn't need them. All right. Okay, so I'm doing a skilled set to try and get the skill XP for what is it? Slaying. And I'll just do slaying as the extra scales. So we'll take out those. I think I need 24, don't I? So I'll grab a couple of those, and then for slaying, I have plenty of 75, so we'll grab those. Okay, so clash. All right, so we'll do the chest plate. 1, 2. It doesn't like us doing that, does it? 1, 2, 3. So I can do 8. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, and we might as well do the remaining 2, 1 and 2, and we have skilled and slaying, prospector and white dragon. Okay, shame I only got 2, but I don't really care. All right, right now this one. Max of 5, so here we go, and we'll put another one in there, and I've got 2 more. Oops. Okay, so that's 8. Collector, dragon, slaying, and learner. Learner is quite good. I get an extra learner or 2 on there, that'd be very nice indeed. Okay, did I have another steel there? Okay. How did I get that steel? I don't know. Anyway, Clash leggings. So max 7 here. That's 3. That's 6. That's 7. And then we can do 3 more. I mean, I could have really put other scales in as well, because I mean, this skilled would be good for other skilled grinds as well, but it's mainly going to be for slaying, so that's why I've done it as slaying as well. So there we go. So the last one, I actually need 3 other slaying, don't I? So slaying, 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right. So go back into Clash and what am I doing? Control is going mad. Okay. Right. So Clash 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, I didn't actually see what I got there. Coin, heart, dragon, slayer, and heavy hitter. Alchemist, hook, and white dragon. Hooked, yeah. Actually, which hooked do I not have? It's not that one. It's that one. The legs. Oh well. Would have been good to just use it on there. Anyway, okay. So yeah, there we go. So that's my skilled set, skilled and slaying. So if I put those on and go into attributes, skilled is 346, and if we actually have a look, so yeah, okay, level 522, sorry, okay, obviously have some pet stuff somewhere, so 130%, so I should get, I should be getting double the skill XP plus about another third. So yeah, that's pretty good. So that'll make getting the skill XP a lot better. So if I just fix this, so if we go into skill and we look at this, it's okay. So let me just write that down. 35832. All right. And this is at 5022. So let's get it up to 5522, so 500. That might take a little bit of time. Let's just do it anyway. It'll get me good cloud XP, which is something that I do have to do. Go and collect my cloud XP. Not cloud XP, cloud pass. So let me just see how I go. So I want to get up to 5522. So there's 200. That's 300. Well, that's 300. While we're doing the blazers, I realized that killing blazers gives blaze rods. Actually, I should have my pet set to the slaying, shouldn't I? Anyway, yeah, I get lots of blaze rods, and I can use blaze rods for fuel. So much easier than using bamboo. So yeah, it's easier for me just to grab all the rods and stick them in there. There you go, 5522. All right, so let's go and have a look at skill, and we have 36841, which is around about 800, is it? It's 1,000. So it's almost exactly double. Yeah, probably simply just because I'm getting a couple in there that are +2s. I don't have slaying. I don't have slayer, but I think there is something that's giving me a +2 instead of +1 knowledge. So yeah, so occasionally I'm getting extra knowledge, so I'm skipping over getting the skill XP. But yeah, but that basically means looks like I am getting the XP at double the rate, which will make it so much easier. And we're going to pets. What have we got? Grinder. See, there's skilled there. There's a skilled +80. And scholars. So what I could also possibly do is see if I can, in my slaying, what have I got here? So that's scholar, that's enchanter, that's enchanter, that's enchanter, that's grinder, that's scholar. So maybe if I try and get some slaying mobs that have skilled as the second attribute, that might make a little bit of extra difference as well. Yeah. So let me have a look, see what we do have. Just go back. Actually, I should just equip it for now. Equip slaying and go back into pets, and let's see, do I have any other slaying pets? Because I don't think I do. No, I don't. Okay, what about mythic? Scholar. No. Okay. Legendary. Enchanter. Specialist. No, I don't. Okay. I do have some that I mean, I could just make a pet set where I'm not really worried about the slaying skill, but I just want the second skill. Maybe I'll do that. Because, I mean, slaying skill doesn't all that, doesn't it just increase slaying drops? Which I'm not really all that worried about. The drops, I'm more worried about the other stuff. Yeah, increased slaying drops. So, okay. Alright, let's try this. Let me just clear out my pet. Actually, I don't need to clear out those ones, so I'll leave those. Alright, let's go into presets, and I'll make a create a preset, skilled, okay, and so if we go into here and we look for no all right, so let's just equip it. Being a bit silly here, getting a bit confused. All right, so for Celestial, I want, right, so there's a skilled at 6 per level. Actually, I don't have many, do I? I've only got one. That's a bit suck. It's a bit sucky. Need to start opening more pets, I think. All right, okay. Well, in that case, what about Mythic? Scholar, Grinder, Specialist, Skilled at 7. Okay. But it needs leveling up. Skilled, but only 2 per level, so that can possibly wait. Skilled at 5 per level, but it needs leveling up. All right, I'm not going to worry about this. It's going to take too much, and I don't have. If I had lots of Celestials, then I'd do it, but I don't. So let's just go back and equip this one. All right. So yeah, there we go. Okay. So now I'm just going to just stay here and do this. Try to get trying to get my skill points up to get the sweeping slash or sweeping slash. It's still going to take a long time though. I mean, yeah, I mean that's 6,000 to go, so I need half of that means I need 3,000 mob kills, but that's to get to the next point. Then the next point will be about 45,000, which means I need to get 22,000 kills. Oh boy. Yep, there we go. All right. So that is the end of my quest for a skilled set. I have it. I'm going to try and concentrate a little bit now on getting at the very least the first sweeping slash, first level of sweeping slash, and then I can go on to doing something else. So I think I'll take a break and I'll come back. Okay, welcome back everyone. All right, so I have been decimating my my mobs. I got the Blaze up to expert, I got the zombified piglet up to expert, and I got the skeleton horse up to expert. What that does mean though is I have now got 3 points in my skills, in my slaying skills. So if I go into here, I can now buy sweeping slash level 1. So there we go. Right, now I only need 6 more to get level 3. Oh boy. All right, so that is a lot of slaying, but at least now I've got the sweeping slash. I can get a few seconds, like 15 seconds to start with, of all of these at once, which will be good. All right. Now the other thing that happened, I remembered that whilst I had made my clash and sorry, my skilled set and my fishing set, that I forgot that I had a white skilled scale and 2 white fishing scales. So I finished off with the fishing, and so now I've got that one there, which has got the 8 fishing scales, including 2 of the 2 white ones. But now that means that that one doesn't have hooked and that one doesn't have hooked. So now I have 2 hooked to try and get. Here I'm not worried about the skills on it, so that's fine. So I was able to get it on those. So yeah, so that's worked really well. So let me just get rid of some stuff that I don't need. Now the other thing is I've got 32 enhanced lapis here. A player, Bedrock player by the name of Gan L1 was very kind and generous and gave it to me, so thank you very much. I will make use of that. In fact, I'll do that now. Now what I want to do is that I have got Zeus 3 on this. I was able to do that. I think I got Zeus in a Stormbroker book, but I don't have lifesteal on there, and there may be another level 3 that I don't have either. So let's have a look and see what we can get for a sword. So we have, I'm not really worried about arcane or guillotine. Hunter I have not got. Okay, I'll have to look at that because I do actually have some hunter books. I think I put it actually on my bow. Yeah, I did Hunter 4 on my bow. Okay, that's fine. Lifesteal is what I want to get. Slayer would be fantastic. And Voidbringer, well, I mean, Voidbringer is just, it's gonna happen. Voidbringer is the most common one, so yeah. So if I have a look here, I think actually what I do need to do is just go into my RV and just clean it out, because I do have some in there, and I may also have a few others elsewhere. So let's just grab all of these, and actually what I will do while I'm here is let's just go and quickly see if I've got anywhere else. I do have a few chests that are just hanging around. I'll probably have to clean them out at some stage. Let's go over here. Do I have any in here? No. Don't think I've got any in here. No. And nothing in there, I doubt it. Okay, so let's go into PVs and have a look at the PVs. Oops. Okay, none there. None there. do have to clean these out, but they're not too bad. Alright, here we go. Skull Crusher, Crop Walker, Guardian Angel, Steel Health 3, and Skull Crusher again. Okay. I think most of those were the epic, not the mystic or mythic. Alright, so let's keep going, see if there's any further up. Alright, there we go. We don't. Alright. So, can I get rid of that? Yes, I did. Okay. Just to try and see if the collector caught it, which it did. Alright, so we have Instabeam, Guillotine, Catalyst. So Instabeam, Guillotine, and Catalyst. Alright, then we have Quality Catch, Steel Hull, Skull Crusher, Quality Catch, Steel Hull, oops. Just make sure that one was actually Steel Hull. Was. And Skull Crusher, wasn't it? Yep. And there's Skull Crusher as well, and there's Steel Hull as well. So let's do that. Steel Hull. Did I just put the wrong one in? I did. That's better. Skull Crusher. And Skull Crusher. And then we have Crop Walker and Guardian Angel. So Crop Walker and Guardian Angel. Okay. Alright, so there we go. So what I do want is grab these, but I want Lifesteal, Voidbringer, if it, I mean, I don't really need it. I'll be replacing this with Diamond by the time I get to too far into Void anyway, and also Lifesteal. Oops, wrong one. So let's see, what have we got here? There's one Iron Sword. Iron Sword with Durable, I don't think I'd really need. I don't really want to use that one. That one I can remove. So there's 3. Alright. Alright, let's see how we go. Actually, no, I did forget something. Before I do that, I'll go into my potions, and I think I have one more left. Potion of Profession. Yep, there we go. Okay, let's use that. There we go. Okay, so that should reduce the cost, so I can get more done. Alright, so let's get rid of that one, and we can get rid of that one. And I'll put that there. Alright, so let's go for the 3s and see what we get. Hunter 3, that's nice. Good start. Voidbringer 1, barely expected. And guillotine 1 also fairly expected. I am just going to get rid of those because I do not want guillotine or really Voidbringer unless it's a Voidbringer 3. I might keep it or apply it. Let's make sure I'm doing the right ones. Okay, let's try again. Now I'm down to 93, so yeah, I'm going to have to go and get some after this, but that's okay. We can do that. Hunter 1, okay. Alright, so I'm only at 37. Now what I can do is come over here and see how I go with... Oh, that's fighter. Yeah. That's my skin, skin ability. I think it just applies more damage so that you can yeah, you might be able to one hit if you're not able to, but let's just get through that and then we'll do, what if I got 2,800? Okay, there we go. Let's try again. There we go, sweeping slash. We are now killing everything and getting quite a bit of XP by the looks of it. Yep, and also pass XP, getting lots of random bundles. And it's finished. Okay, so there we go. So that got me up to 59 fairly easily. So let's have a look. So we go one more time and Voidbringer 1 again. Okay, so let's get rid of Voidbringer 1. Alright. Okay, so I've got a few more. I do need to get up to 56 though. And I can't do that sweeping edge for another 45 minutes. So I think I'll just stick there and do some more fighting, and I'll come back. I might just clip the recordings that I do, the enchants that I do, just in case it comes up with something good. But I'll come back at the end when I've finished it all, and we'll see what we've got. So catch you after the break. Okay, welcome back everyone. All right, I did record, but clip the couple of the enchants, but I figured I might as well just show you what I got. So I've gone through all of my Elapis, including one of my own, just so that I could get you just use them all up. And what I got was a Hunter 3, I'm not quite sure whether we saw that, a Hunter 4, which is great, a couple of Hunter 1s, and I did get a lifesteal, but it was only a single lifesteal. Bit of a shame, that's what I was going for, but plenty of hunters, that's fine, that's just a spare sword. Now the other thing is that I actually haven't checked to see what I've got in my books here, so I might be able to do something with those. So let's have a look and see. Hunter, oh okay, well actually I do have lots of hunters. Do I have a lifesteal? I don't have any lifesteals. Okay, well lifesteal 1 it'll have to, lifesteal 1 it will have to be. Alright, let's grab all of those and see what we've got. There's a 1, there's a 2, there's a 2, and there's a 1. Alright. Okay. Right, let's just see what we can do. I'll try and keep the books because I can use them on diamond swords or netherite swords. That's not the right one, it's this one. Okay, so I have a 1 and a 1, make a 2. Okay, there we go. And then a 2 and a 2. No, what's that? That's a 1 and that's a 2. And what have I got here? I've got a 4 and a 3. Okay, so if I do a 2 and a 2, that makes a 3. I go a 3 and a 3, makes a 4, then I go a 4, and a 4 makes a 5, and then I go this one and this one, make this one. Okay, and that is Hunter 5. Okay, so that should give me extra damage in the dragons. Now this one is lifesteal 1. I'm going to put it on. I mean, if I get lifesteal 5, then that's not really much of a difference anyway. Yeah, not much of a waste. So yeah, lifesteal 1. Yep, I'll do that. What I might actually have a quick look is see if anybody is selling it. So let's have a look at auction house. It'll probably be quite expensive, but I've got 3 million, so I could probably not really worry too much about it. So guillotine and guillotine. I have no idea why people try and sell just absolutely common stuff. I mean, what's the point? Nobody's going to buy it. Or sky, gold hardening. Okay, I think that. So I'm looking for lifesteal, aren't I? Okay, so beauty 1. All right, somebody's selling some books. What's this one? Guillotine. Protection, fortune. No other swords there. Ah, oh, guillotine. Nobody wants it. Don't sell it. Guys, ruination. Boybringer, ruination. Unbreaking 6. Okay. Does not look like it. So lots of lure 6s. All right. Don't think I really need to worry too much about the stuff back here. If it is back here, it's probably hideously expensive. So yeah, okay. Hunter 5, 1.5 million. Wow, I just made 1.5 million worth of enchants apparently. Ruination. Yeah, Thorns isn't really worth that much. Guillotine again. I wonder why these aren't selling. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it. There we go, okay. So what books have I got here? Hunter 2, Hunter 1, and Hunter 1. Alright, I'm not going to combine them, I'll just put them back. Okay. Alright. Okay, well that didn't get me lifesteal unfortunately, but it did get me Hunter, which is fantastic. And also I have Zeus on the sword as well, so hang on for one sec. I do. Alright, so what I also want to do is I want to have a look at my pass. So, because I've done quite a bit of mobs, I have got quite a few pass rewards. So let's just go in and grab them all. Also, Stormbreaker's coming in soon, so we'll do that. Alright, so money, gold, XP, Thunder Keys, Sky Dust, What? What just happened then? Lagging because somebody's visiting me. Okay, cloud coins, Skydust, money, holo pack, bright key, and that's it. Okay. Alright, holo hatch pack, we'll open that. A celestial peg, I like that. Pet egg. Yep, sure. Where are my pet eggs? Alright, I'll put that up there. Desert dust special. Get rid of that. Okay, so I can open these. I'll get rid of these. Keep those. Okay, and all right. Let's go to Stormbreaker. What is it? Warp PvP. Oh, okay. This is taking a while. Yeah, this is going to cause issues. I am just going to save and quit. Oh, look, I got my pet icons back. That's nice. All right. Okay, let's try again. Oh, come on. Okay, let's see what we can get from books. So epic. There are a couple of things I want in the epic enchants. Can't remember for the life of me what they are, but there is some. I think Zeus again, or mystical. Okay, Zeus again and Aegis again. I think would be nice. Yeah, but no rerolls. So let's just go back to the island. Okay, alright, so let's go into RV and I will check the book, see what we got. Oh, 13. Lifesteal 2, thank you. Okay, Crop Walker and Skull Crusher. Okay, alright, I did get Lifesteal 2. I won't put that on yet, just in case I get a Lifesteal 1 in my travels. And then I can upgrade to Lifesteal 3 fairly easily. So let's put that away. And alright. Okay, I will actually, while I'm here, I'll go and do these. Actually, have I voted? Or have I spanned? No, I haven't spanned. Let's quickly spin. See what we get. Gold. Ooh. Didn't even get a chance to look at it. Oh, 25 cloud coins. That's nice. That brings me up to 3499. I'll have to do find an individual cloud coin. Okay, and last one. Money, okay. Alright, so I'm up to 25. Okay, so there is a Clash Armor reroll for free, but not for about another few days. Alright, let's go to Warp Crates. And Thunder Keys to start with. All right, XP. Some lionfish and money, and then we'll do a sprite. Give me a knowledge or a universal, that would be great. No, pet coin, okay. All right, I think that's all I can do here. Yep. All right, so let's go back. All right, there we go. Okay, so yeah, all right, so pretty happy with what I've done so far with the mobs now. So the skilled armor helped me get skill points a bit faster. I still need to get 6 more skill points, which is probably around about 300,000. Let's see. Actually, I've gone in too far. Yeah, 55,000. So let's just say it's 55 times 6. That's 630,000. So let's say, just say 600,000 kills divided by 2 for the skilled set, 300,000 kills. I mean, how is that? That's just going to take forever. I mean, what have I got here? I've got 10, 20, 30, plus maybe another 10, 40,000. Yeah, no, it's going to take forever. All right, okay. Can't really do much about that. But having said that, having the ability to do let me just go into my skin. I just want to take off that sword skin ability. Actually, it's in skin abilities, isn't it? So what have I got? Fighter. Strength and regeneration. Or strength, rather. Yeah, I'm just going to unapply it for now, because I don't really want to use that one. It's not really doing much for me, but there we go. So, sweeping slash again. I mean, it's getting me plenty of random bundles as well as just the normal XP and whatever. So yeah, and if I go back into skills, yeah, got me a few. So I'm gonna have to just keep grinding that to try and get that up to up to level 3. Okay, so I think that's it. I'll take a break. I might go and do some dragons to see if see how my damage is going, and I'll be back, so see you after the break. Okay, welcome back everyone. All right, I have been doing some stuff, trying to get my hook set back up again. Haven't had much luck, but what I thought I'd do is come down here and finish off this here. Now I have been trying it out, so I've put iron bars along here, so I can go up here and I can aim down, move across, go to this one, move across until I can't reach anymore. And that's what I've done here. These ones are ones that are just that have missed. I think it's probably because I'm flying, and there's a bug with there's a bug at the moment that that causes an issue with that, where if it's not insta break, it doesn't quite work. So if I come back up over here, so I can reach this one, yep, and go across here, and there we go. And then here, I can't quite reach that. So I go forward, come back up here. I can now aim there, get these ones. They're all working because I'm hitting the bottom, and then I move here. You can see there, like there's a few that missed, and I don't know whether that's because I'm going too fast or because I'm flying or whatever. But you know, to be honest, I'm not really worried too much about it. I'm already at advanced for this, so I really basically just need to finish these off, and then I can move on. I will probably end up keeping. Let's have a look. Yeah, forgot that one. I'll probably end up keeping these iron bars here because there is another. These are pitch plants. Then there's the torch flowers, which basically do exactly the same thing. So I will probably just keep them here and do the same process with the torch flowers. But I need to see what's next in crops for Underworld. So let me just quickly finish this. Only got a couple of rows to go. Okay. Now I did have tried to get rerolls to try and get my hooked back up to 4 out of 4. Unfortunately, I'm not doing not getting any luck at all. I think I've spent probably about 20 rerolls in total. Some purchased from Stormbreaker, some purchased from other players. But yeah, I have not been able to get a single hooked, let alone 2. So, and I think I missed the last Stormbreaker, so I'll just have to keep an eye out. The other thing I was thinking of doing was, like, I've now got a fishing set, a bossing set, and a skilled set. So what I do want to do, what I'm thinking of doing is maybe doing a mining set, so I can get a lot more mining drops, which will help with things like E-Lapis, or especially E-Lapis, yeah. Oh, can't reach that one. The problem with that is I need to get the armor pieces to do it, which means I need hooked, and unfortunately I don't have hooked. I've only got 2 hooked. So yeah, I think I've only got 2 hooked, yeah. So I have to work that out. Hoping that next Stormbreaker will get me a bit of luck, but so far not so much. All right, so let's have a look at study. Okay, we've got Glowberry. Okay, Glowberry I'm not really all that fussed on either. It's just rather annoying. But for this, I can easily just use this. I can basically just set up a single area, and with some steel bars, and just fly along and break them. Again, I only need to get them to advanced, so I will do that. It's exactly the same as I did last season. I am not going to. It's not an exciting farm. I also don't make full efficiency out of it by mining at the bottom, moving up, mining at the next, moving up, and so on. I just do it all and let it go. So yeah, I'll do that. But yeah, I'm going to leave this here for the next one that's needed. So if we have a look at crops, we have the torch flower, and then beetroot. So this will basically become beetroot once the torch flower is finished. And I don't think torch flower has got anything special for me, no. So I think the only thing I really want to do is to get beetroot, and beetroot does give a fortune 5. So I will basically be going for that. Now I may decide to expand it out to here so that I get the full advantage of beetroot, of the not beetroot, of the collector, but that'll mean more more dirt, but that's okay, I can afford it, hopefully. All right, so yeah, now I haven't got night vision on. I think there's an issue with night vision showing particles in Bedrock. If I put it on, yeah, there we go, you've got all these particles. I don't really want those particles, so I'm just going to leave it off for now. There we go. All right, so yeah, so basically what I'm doing at the moment is, or he's trying to get out, is just waiting for me to come through, isn't he? How? What the hell? Yeah, no, you're not getting out. Oh, he tried. I did have one get out, actually, exactly the same way. He just snuck through and got out before I could get him. Yeah, so basically, yeah, I've just got to keep doing this. I'm getting quite a lot of money out of the fishing, which is quite good. No, you can't get out. All right. Yeah, so doing that. Now, I also did this. So this is my very original, or my normal ore gen. Basically, you stand here. I've changed this out a little bit because I've got the water flows down there, and it's really close to here. So I couldn't really do what I'd normally do, but I probably could. But anyway, so yeah, so what I do, pretty much stand here. I'm standing over there, so anything that drops goes in there before I pick it up. And yeah, so I basically just stand here aiming straight ahead, and you basically, as soon as the other side comes back, you just turn to there. And yeah, so this is quite good. And the good thing about this is I am able to do the special ability. So if it comes up, I can, you know, I can't moving left to right like this doesn't always register, but what I can do is if it turns around and says move left, then I can come back and move left, and then I go back in again and keep going. Whereas here I can't really do that because I need to be in exactly the right spot, and that's just a bit annoying to do. So yeah, so here we go. So attack, move backwards, and sneak. There we go. I've charged another one, and it didn't take too long. Move left and sneak. Done. So it's pretty easy. It's not the best. It's not the best one to have for the special ability that I've selected, which is the haste 3. Yeah, which is haste 3 because it just that the blocks don't come back or regenerate fast enough for the haste 3. Even when I had one that was 4 or 5 wide before, it in a previous previous series, the move right did work then, but sometimes it doesn't. That's a bit weird. Yeah, previous series it still wouldn't keep up. But I haven't done a special ability yet, so we'll just have to see how it goes. I don't even know what pets do I have at the moment. I do have my study pet, so that's good. Not study, my mining pets. Okay. All right. So the other thing I have been doing, let me just check here. That's only 500, not that much. I have been doing a little bit of of slaying. So yeah, I've got this down from nearly 10,000 down to 5,000, but I've still got a lot to go. I have not even gotten another skill point after having bought the the sweeping slash ability. So what I'll quickly do, because it has been a while, I've been in a meeting, so I haven't been able to play much, but I will go and I will sweeping slash for 15 seconds. Okay, there we go. Now I've got to wait another 45 minutes. But yeah, wrong one. But I do need to try and get that skill up more. But there, I've still got 20,000 to go, which means about 10,000 mobs to kill. Yeah. So I need to get this down to 0 and then keep going with another one. There we go. Okay. This block that is here, like this one, that was basically because I must have mined it as I was moving backwards, and so it didn't fall into the stream. Most of the time, this stream is very reliable. The only time it doesn't work is if you just move back and you're slightly off and still mining. Yeah, so there we go. And if we come into here, I did clean these out, so yeah, there's not too much in there. All right, there we go. So basically, I'm just going to I'm going to set up a very small what is it? Glowberry farm. I'm not even going to collect them. I'm just going to mine them and move on. And I'm going to try and get hooked. Now, so I've got hooked there. I don't have hooked on my legs, and I don't have hooked on my chest. If we come over here, I don't have hooked on either of those. And yeah, I won't have it here because these are all, yeah, okay. So, yeah. I mean, the other thing I could do, just as something to do, is, could I do it? What materials do I have? And what materials do I need, more importantly? I have hundreds of scales that I'm not going to use. Why did that not open correctly? Because I selected the wrong thing. No, okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to open my spreadsheet so I can see what I need. Okay, so, all right, so I need what did I say? I need a chest and a legs. So, of course, they're the most expensive ones. Great. Chest and legs. Okay, so the legs, I would need 4 cloth, I've only got 1, and 3 plate, I've only got 2. Okay. What about if I pick a different one? Scale and gold? No. No, okay. So yeah, 3 cloth. I need more cloth. And for the chest, I either need lots of gold or lots of panels. Panels are pretty easy to come by, so maybe I could buy them. I don't really care what type, what base type I get, as long as I can just afford it. So if I so if I get 3 of the, that's a gold chunk. What's that doing there? Oh, okay. If I get 3 of the gold, I presume it's called gold leaf. Yeah, if I get 3 of the gold leaf, 4 of the gold leaf, I could get some fortified legs. And then if I get either 5 cloth or 8 panels or 6 panels, I can get the chest. All right, I'm gonna have a look and see if I can buy them. I'm gonna just go search around, see how much they are. All right, I'm gonna take a break and I'll come back. Okay, welcome back everyone. All right, so I did mention before, and I may have mentioned it in passing a few times. I've stuffed up my my fishing set. I did try and get fishing on all of them, which I have, like the fishing attributes, but I was hoping that it would be fairly easy for me to get hooked back on, and unfortunately it hasn't been. So I got them on these two, but these ones I've tried so much to try and get hooked on these, and it hasn't been able to. The problem is I do want to start getting more sets. For example, I want a mining set so that I can get lots of lapis, so I can do lots of enchants and things like that. I may even need a dungeoneering set. Just hang on for 1 sec. My controller batteries are low. Hang on for a sec. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I may get a dungeoneering set. I've already got a bossing set. I've got a skilled set. You know, I might need other sets. The problem is that the easiest way for me to get those, apart from having to buy the clash ingredients, is to use fishing with hooked. But if I only have 2 hooked, I'm not getting many at all. So this has basically just stymied me a little bit with only having 2 here. So what I decided to do was just make a couple of items, the 2 that I'm missing. So that one there and that one there don't have it, and I'm just going to throw some junk scales on and keep recycling them until I get hooked, and then I'll have 4 hooked. I can use that, and then hopefully as time goes on I'll get the rerolls and be able to reroll these ones until they actually get hooked. But as you can see, I don't have too much sky dust either, so yeah, I was in a bit of a bind there. So what I've done is I've made a couple of items, and I'm going to go in and see if I can get hooked on them. Now let's have a look down here. So we've got nothing in there and nothing up there. Okay, so what I need to do is grab some basically some low-level scales. So I'm going to grab some 1s and 2s from various places. So there's zoologist ones, trainer. I'll grab some 1s or 2s from trainer, and I mean hopefully that's like over 100, so hopefully that will be enough, but I'll just see how I go. And so now if I go into Clash, and I want to armor forge, stick my chest in for to start with. Okay, and what I might do is I'll just move some stuff out the way. And let's just go that. Oh, what happened then? Is this changed again? Used to be able to do that. Okay. I need 8. All right, so that's 8. See what we get. Knight and White Dragon. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is just recycle that. But I'm going to do these ones now. So these ones need 7. So oops. That's 6 and 7. There we go, hooked first time. Okay, that's great. All right, so I'm not really worried about anything else on that. I'm going to leave the other bonuses. I'm not worried about what scales I've got. I only just want the hooked on there until I get hooked on the other 2 with the fishing, and then I can recycle these and use these for another set. Okay, so let's go back. I'll do one more. No, not reroll bonus. That's the wrong one. I'll do one more roll and see if I can get it, and then I'll just do the rest off camera. So let's go back in here. So that's Knight and White Dragon, so take that out and go back in. All right, so 3, 6, and 8. Okay, didn't get it there. All right, so what I'll do is I'll just keep trying this and see if I can get hooked. And then once I do, I can start fishing again, trying to get some more ingredients for more sets. So yeah, let me take a break and do this off camera. And well, actually, I might just keep recording. No, I won't. Yeah, I'll take a break, do this off camera, and I'll come back when I'm done. Okay, welcome back everyone. All right, that only took, I think, 1 reroll, or 2 rerolls maybe. But yeah, I now have hooked there. Right, okay, so now if we go in and if we put these ones over here, these ones here, so now I have hooked, and hooked. So I can go and do some fishing and hopefully get a few more of the hooked ingredients. Now it did take a little bit of money to do this. I did have to buy, I was fishing and trying to get the ingredients, but with 2 hooked it just was taking too long. So I did have to go buy some stuff. So yeah, I now only have 2.4 million as opposed to 3 million, but that's fine. So yeah, there we go. All right, let's go and put these back. I think I'll just see if I can put them straight back into here rather than try and get the sorter to do it. So there we go. So that didn't take much at all. And trainer, that's trainer 2, and that's trainer 3. All right. Okay, so there we go. So feeling much better about myself now that I've done that. I do still need to get, like I said, still need to get the re-rolls and re-roll those two to fishing, or I just get lots of fishing gear. I mean, fishing scales. I could just go and just do some dragons and get some fishing and just keep doing that. Now I don't have too many though. Like I've got some 74s and 73s. So if I keep one, there's 4 and 7, that's 11. So that'll get me like one. Well, that won't even get me both of them re-rolled. I need 15. So I probably would need to use all of these to get a re-roll on both. And the chances are that I may not even get enchanted again. Not enchanted, hooked. So I could do that, but I have to go and do some dragons. So yeah. Now yeah, okay, so that's that. So what have I been doing? Okay, so I have been down here and I have planted another set of these. I thought I was up to advanced, but I wasn't. If I just go and check, so yeah, 1,000 towards advanced, not actually advanced. So yeah. So let's see. So that gets me about 38. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's about 400. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's another 400. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think if I do all of these, I should get to advanced, and then I can concentrate on the next crop, which is, as I said before, now I can't remember it. Glowberries, yes. Glowberries are nice and simple. They're like this. They're a little bit annoying because you know, they just hang down. So you just have to be careful with where you're aiming when you harvest and so on. But like I said before, I just get through it and then go on to the next one. Which would be the torch flowers, I believe. These are the pitcher pods, yeah, the torch flowers. So yeah, so I'll do this. I'm not going to finish this off on camera. It's just a bit boring, but yeah, I could get the farm ready to go for. Yeah, could get the farm ready to go for glowberries, but I don't think I did that right there. Yeah, that's better. Okay, but I mean, all it is just setting up iron bars like I've done here, making sure that they're at the right level, so it's not too interesting. I might show the last bit of it. Alright, so there we go. So that's that. I did do a harvest of my pumpkins. My pumpkins are up to let's see, that's not it, that one. Yep, so they're they're only to specialist. They're only on the way to specialist. So again, not really worried too much about it. Expert pumpkins, I do believe, give a spawner, but once again, I'm not too worried too much about spawners. I know that you can get lots of money if you get lots of spawners, but for me, money's never really been too much the reason for playing. It's more about, I just started at the wrong end. Yeah. It's more about actually just, making farms and making buildings and so on. I don't really need the money all that much, except simply just to get the missions. So yeah, there we go. All right. So doing this, I'll get to the end of this and we'll leave that. Yeah, there you go. Okay. All right. What I do want to do though, because my crops do come out to here, is I want to expand everything. But I think I'll wait for this to become beetroot to expand that. I think I mentioned that. I don't really want to expand those because it takes forever. And yeah, wood, I think, is the only one where I haven't got it. I think wood is the only 32 by 32 and not 64 by 64. Let me check. So in that case, I can't actually go out further with the wood. Yeah, 32 by 32. So I will need to keep an eye out. All right, so the other thing I wanted to have a look at is the pass. I have done a little bit, but not too much. So let's see. Let's go back. All right, so XP, summoning charges, 500 cloud coins, fantastic. 60,000 sky dust I need, 70,000 sky dust I need more, some money, and then we're up to there. So we have a few to go there, another page to go there, another page, and then we're on to the last page. So yeah, I think it's about halfway through. Okay. So yeah, so I got 3,700 cloud coins, sorry, and now I'm up to 162,000 sky dust. So yeah, I can go and get some more rerolls. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, they're my skilled in slaying. Yep. Okay. I have been doing a little bit. What are my pets? What pets do I have on? Farming. Okay. All right. Let's just do the sweeping slash because I haven't done it for quite a while. Ooh, pumpkin special. Thank you. Just before I started the sweeping slash, which is perfect. And I just got my blaze to master, which is fantastic. So you do have to get three grinds to master. So there's one. So I've got the piglin, which has only got 8,000 to go. And then I think the skeleton horse is being a bit annoying. Oh no, skeleton horse has got. Oh yeah, so skeleton horse is only got, what's that, 17,000 to go as well. So considering that I am trying to get the skill points, then this will be fairly easy. I just need to sit here and spam for a while. But there we go. So that's where I'm up to. So I haven't checked how long I've been recording. So I think it's about time I started editing. I haven't done a building yet this episode, except for maybe this, which doesn't really count. So I think what I might do is see if I can find a quick building to do. Nothing major, but maybe something interesting. I'm getting a little bit crowded though, so what I might do is I might have to extend the island, but I think I'd rather do that with sky dust than cloud coins. So I think what I may do is, yeah, I may just have to extend the island a bit, and then I can build a little barn. I think that's what I might do. I might build a barn. Okay, so let's have a quick look at upgrades. I think the next upgrade is 90,000, which is a bit of a spend. Yeah, 90,000. Bit of a spend, but it is a large upgrade, like 50 blocks, so 25 blocks each direction. That's a big upgrade, so it'll give me plenty more room. So yeah, look, I'm going to do that. Okay, now I'm back down to 73,000, but that's okay. All right, so yeah, I may have to build out a little bit. Maybe just make this island a little bit bigger. But that means lots of cobblestone, which I don't think I have, because I cleared out. Oh, actually, no, I do have quite a bit. In here, I've got, yeah, okay, so I've got 1 and a bit double chests. So looking down here, I got a few, but not too much. Yeah, okay. So I should be able to just extend it out. Even if I only extend it out 10, that will that'll give me a little bit more room. So all right, I think I'll do that, and I'll come back later. So catch you after the break. Okay, welcome back everyone. All right, so I have started out with a basic floor plan for a barn. I've moved my mobs in a little bit, so I've got enough room. It's only going to be a very small, very simple one. I don't really want to make it too big if it's not very functional, really. But yeah, so all right, so let's get started. So most of this is stripped logs. Now, I did watch a tutorial. I'm not gonna copy the tutorial though. I'm gonna do what I remember and see how we go. I might be completely wrong, but yeah. So Alright, so that's basically it. I'll do a little bit more decoration. I'll put some hay bales in if I can, and some barrels. Actually, I do need to do a roof for it, or a ceiling, sorry. So let's just go and do... Okay, I just realized this is very dark because I do not have my night vision on. I don't really like having night vision on because of those particles, but I'll put them on for now. Right, where are we? Here we go. There. Okay, alright, so now we have our roof. I might just go and do that just to give it a bit of texture, and yeah, I might leave those as just as they are instead of stripping them. All right, so I need to put some more detail in. Let's just go and grab a few more of these, so spruce trapdoors, and I can just go and do like that. Should I put them? Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Leave that as it is. That's fine. Okay. The inside, I might just do that. And that just to cover up those squares. We go. Okay, that's a bit strange there because it's off center, so I'm going to do 2 here, and I think what I might end up doing is just grab this. Now, do I have another barrel? I don't. Can I make another barrel? Yep, I can. Okay, so yeah, that just makes that a bit different. What's it look like on the outside? That's good enough. Okay. All right. Okay. Oop. All right. So I have to now go and try and coax the animals into the right shelters. The pigs use carrots to get them in here, so I can do that. The sheep and the cows are going to be a bit more tricky. I'll be able to get them into here, and then I'll just have to see if I can separate them. Might just have to push them out the way, or I might just let them roam. It's fine. But what I do have to do actually is change the ground. So alright, I might do that later. I will, but there we go. I think that's fine. I need to do some lights. I need to do some decorations. I may put up a little shelf up here for a for some. I don't know whether I'll have enough room, but yeah, okay. I'll put some stuff around and bring some lights in, bring the grass in, and then move the animals in. Yeah, I think that's really about it. I could go like that. Makes it look a bit too much like a person, doesn't it? Okay, I'm not going to do that then. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think that'll do. Right. Let me grab grass and bring it over, and bring some lights, and I'll come back. Okay, welcome back everyone. All right, so I have completed this. I have moved the mobs inside. I've got a few cows there, got a few sheep in there, and I have the pigs in there. I've put some hay bales around just to give it some decoration, and some lanterns around as well. But yeah, there we go. And then I've just basically just done a little grassy area out the front and all the way through, just to yeah, just to look good. And I've planted some leaves as hedges, and also just some flowers as well. But there we go. So that is my easy, simple barn. It gets the mobs out of the cramped quarters, even though these probably are a little bit cramped anyway. There's quite a lot of pigs in there. I might have to cull a few, but there we go. I rather like this. It was quite simple, and it doesn't look like the classic barn, but it does have the right shape and color and everything like that. So yeah, not too bad. There we go. All right, now I mentioned about the what was it? Not the torch flowers, the whatever they are, the flowers that went in there. I completed those, got those to advanced. So if we come down here, I have planted a very, very basic glowberry farm. So if I come here, basically I go up to the top here. So I'm not at the very top level, I'm at the second level, but if I can go here and just go across, going back against the bars, and the glowberries are planted 5 out, so I can reach all the way to the end. And doesn't get all of them. The insta break doesn't quite work, but I do get a knowledge for every one that I do hit. So if we have a look here, if I just go a little bit slower so I can get everything, we have, there we go, well, hang on, yep, there we go, I've just gotten to apprentice. Only need to get to advanced, so that's fine, and I'm not really worried about whether I'm picking anything up or not. I don't know if they get picked up by the collector or fall into the void. I don't really care. Alright, so if we do the same here, so that got me a little bit just under 250, or a little bit over 250, sorry. If I do this, I'll see if I can go at an angle to try and get a little bit more at once. Alright, so just come back, get the last few that I missed. There we go, 254. So yeah, it won't take me too long to get too advanced in that. So there we go. Rather happy with that. Now I did get a couple of rerolls, clash rerolls, and I was using them. I wasn't really paying attention, and I actually used one extra, which when I didn't have any free rerolls, so I spent I think it was 250 cloud coins, but that one gave me hooked. So I now have hooked on my chest, which is good. So yeah, I just need to get hooked on this one, and then the other what did I do with it? The other armors that I made down here, that one and that one, I can recycle them and use them for my next set anyway once I do get it. But yeah, I haven't done any fishing yet. I might wait until well, I don't really have too much sky dust, so what I might do is I'll do some mining. Yeah, I might do some mining, get myself some more lapis. Actually, no, I won't do mining. I'll do mobs. Now, do I have my? I've got my skilled set on. If I do mobs, there we go. Sweeping slash. Gets me lots of random bundles, which I love. Or actually, it stopped giving me random bundles. That's annoying. Usually you get a whole heap. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I just need to get to keep doing these. I do actually get quite a bit of sky dust, and I don't know whether it's just the skills that I've selected or the ability, the abilities that I've selected. But if you watch my sky dust, yeah, I got 20 there, 15 there, 10 there, 15 there, I think, or 5, 15 there, 10 there. So yeah, so I'm getting quite a bit. So I'm probably actually getting maybe more sky dust from here than I get from mining. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, I must have been just with it must be either. Do I have my pets selected? I don't think I do. Pets. I think I got my. Yeah, okay. But maybe it might be to do with pet abilities. It might be to do with skill abilities, I'm not quite sure, but yeah, this isn't too bad. So if I just do this for the next 15 minutes before Stormbreaker comes along, I may get myself up to 37,000, 38,000. Alright, there's my next cloud pass, 24. It's got to get to 54, I think it is. So I'm really only just a little bit over 2/3, 1/3 through. So I do need to get more, and it's getting more than halfway, I think, towards maybe towards Void. So I should really go a little bit faster with that. So I'll sit here and do some more slaying to try and get the XP. But there we go. So that's what I've been doing. The barn is done. The mobs are in there. The glowberry farm is done. I'll get that to advance, and then I can do the torch flowers. Once the torch flowers done, then I can do beetroot. I may expand the farm. Pretty easy to do because I don't need water anymore, or light for that matter. I do need to do the wood. I haven't done any of the warped for the underworld wood, so we'll have to do that, and that will take quite a while. What I might do though is I might stick my knowledge sprites on there, because I did actually get waterless crops today, so I can probably stick them on those annoying trees once I get past what is it, warped, then hang on, then mushrooms are actually quite easy. Anyway, so I think I might take a break, and I'll come back and see if we get any successful rerolls, and see where we're at with the farms. So I will be back after the break. Okay, welcome back everyone. Okay, it has been actually quite a while since I finished that last session. I had a bit of trouble getting the recordings up onto my computer. For some reason the Xbox just refused to do it, but eventually it got done. So yeah, alright, so I think I just need to, I've had a look at I've edited up until now, and it's a little bit over 2 hours, so I just want to do a quick wrap up. So as you saw, I did this the last session, so that's done. Now the other thing that that I did, I think I mentioned last session that I did get hooked on one of the two clash fishing equipment that I didn't have it, and I've checked a couple more what are they, Stormbrokers, and I got one on the other one as well. So yeah, I went and did all of that stuff to get the these two, and then I didn't even get to use them, because by the time I went to go and fish, I'd already gotten the extra hook there, even though it took me like 50 or more re-rolls before I got a hooked on either of them. So that's fine. I can just recycle these and use them in my next set, and I think I want to do a mining set. So yep, so there we go. Now the other thing I have been doing, if we go into pets, I have actually got, if we have a look at presets, I've got a skilled preset, and I think I've got that equipped. And if we have a look, we can't see the icons because for some reason they've disappeared again. Not quite sure why, but I've gone in and selected some skilled pets. So that one is now up to level 15. That one is now up to level 15. So that's an 80. That's a 112. This is a wood cutting one. That's 5 per level. So I just need to do some more wood cutting on that one. Then here I've got an 80 water one, and a 96 water one, and this one here is a 7 per level water one that is up to level 7. So yeah, I'm not doing too bad. If we actually go in and have a look at attributes and check under here, where are they? They're skilled, 813, so 200%. So now I'm getting even more. So that's fantastic. So I have all of my skilled equipment all equipped, and I have my skilled pets equipped, and so now I'm getting basically three skilled per attack of per kill of an animal, which is of a mob, which is great. Now the other thing I've done is I have I got this skeleton horse down as much as I could. It's still got nearly 3,000 to go before it gets to master, and I've only got like 1,800 on it. So what I've done is I have prestiged this one. So you can see here I've already got it up to nearly advanced. So if I can't do it for another 25 minutes yet. So I've been doing that as well, so that's pretty good. But there we go. So I think I'm done for the day, or I'm done for the video rather. Yeah. So I've done that. I've gotten my fishing back up to scratch. I've been trying to get as much as possible of my slaying skills done, and if we have a look, I'm actually a little bit over halfway through my next point, which will get me another level of sweeping slash, which is fantastic. So what's that? What did I say? I said I'm now getting 3 per one, so 30,000 to go. I only need to do 10,000 and I'll get another scale, another point, which is fantastic. So yeah, so there we go. So I'm going to just keep doing this, try to get that skill point, and then using that to try and get the next 3 skill points, so that I have level 3 sweeping slash, which is much better. Now I think I've already collected my pass. If we have a look, yeah, I did. I do have that, so we do that. Okay, so that's a tornado key, and then I've got a little bit more to go there. If we come over here, I did throw some stuff in here to get to be able to get into PvP, to get a couple of PvP kills. So there we go. So let's quickly finishing off. Let's do vote. I do have, I think, 8 votes. 7? Why have I got 7 votes? Should be 8. Let's quickly go in and have a look and see. That's already voted. That one's already voted. That one's already voted. Alright, okay. Apparently I've only got 7 votes. Alright. Actually, I'm not going to worry about that, because it's... and vote spins. What? Oh, duh. Alright, I will do these. Okay, let's just quickly grab them. Actually, we'll watch them spin, because otherwise I can't see what I got. Oh, 25 cloud coins. That's nice. All right. So I've got 4222 cloud coins. I do need to keep 2,000 of them for Yeah, 2000 for Void Cloud Coin, Void Cloud Pass, but I still have Cloud Coins to collect from the Underworld Cloud Pass, so that's fine. So I'm not quite sure. I don't think I will buy anything at the moment. I think I'll just wait. Okay. 2 more. Oh, another set. That's fantastic. All right, and last one. And a cow spawn egg. All right, let's just put that cow spawn egg where it's supposed to be. I can remember where it is, over here. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 in there is 5. There's 1 more. 6. Okay. All right. Check my loot box. Whoops. Here we go. $15,000 Skydust and some gold blocks. That's good. So what did I get here? Swift Sneak, Smite, and Power. Okay. All right. So I think I will go and collect all of these, and then that's it. We're done. All right. So Tornado Key. Okay, villager egg, pet coins, and a sword. Okay, I'll have to work out what I want to do with that villager egg. I may end up making another farming villager, because I've only got 2. So I think I might just make another one. Although I'll have to work out where I'm going to put it. Oh, another 3. That's great. And random enchants and epic custom enchants. Okay. Alright, let's just go into PV6 and let's just put these in here. So piercing, depth strider, swift sneak, smite, power, piercing, looting, taunt, crop walker, crystallizer, guardian angel, and guardian angel. Okay, I have actually already put guardian angel on my Clash armor and have another Guardian Angel 3 ready to go. So that's another Guardian Angel 3, which isn't too bad. And what's this one? Soul Speed. Okay. So let's go and grab these other Tsunami keys. A cosmetic key, some XP, pet coins, and random armor trim. Okay. Cat spawn, weather totems, and XP. And last one, or not last one, I've got a couple of cosmetic keys there. Okay, high spawner, XP, mystical custom enchants, and 25,000 Skydust. I like that. Let's see what we got for mystical. Hopefully we've got something really good. Oh, I did have to open my mouth, didn't I? What's a couple of useless books? Last one. Guillotine 3. Come on, give it to me. Oh my lord. Oh god. 3 guillotine books. That is absolutely hilarious. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's see what we can get out of the cosmetic sprites. Okay. I'm just going to open these because they just give me crates. So alien case. Oh, there goes the purple. Duplicate and phantom case. And oh, a sword I don't think I've got. Phantom sword skin, okay. Alright. Sorry, I was just reading. I thought I saw a comment there, but I couldn't see it. Alright, so there we go. Alright, I will fix all of these up and put them all away, but I do have some hatch packs here. I might as well open them up now. Only three? Only three, okay. What are they? Elites. Okay, well, let's just open them. And I might as well hatch them because I don't have any in hatch at the moment. So let's put those in. Alright, okay. Alright, I'll have to go back, clean everything up. I might do a clean up of all of my chests and PVs to try and consolidate everything. I do have that villager egg now. I could sell it, but like I said, I want another villager. So these are pretty helpful. Let's see. So this one's been put up to master. Somebody went and was able to do that. Chiseled stone bricks, polished granite, andesite for emeralds is quite good. And then we have yellow terracotta, grey terracotta, block of quartz, and quartz pillar. Okay, well they're okay for building, but yeah. All right, and then this one, somebody has mastered this one as well. What do we have? Glass bottles. Nether wart is quite good because I don't usually do anything with nether wart. And then we have bottle of enchanting, which is quite as good as well. So I can go and sell all my nether wart and then get some XP for it. That's quite good. All right. All right. So there we go. But yeah, like I said, I do need to do something with it. These are all librarians. This is a librarian, so I do need to do something else. I may have to chop down the roof, build another level, and start doing it on a second level, which I think I'll do. Make it a little bit bigger of a building. So I think next episode I will do that. I'll chop off all of this and raise it up, and we'll see how we go. I will also, next episode, I'll do a building for this as well, or move it somewhere. And I was thinking for this, I might just pull this whole thing down. The only reason it's here is as a super smelter, and ever since I've bought it, I've never had to use it. The problem is that I have, we come over here and look in here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 smelt ones. I'm never going to have to smelt anything again. So yeah, I think I will just have to pull this down, get rid of it. You use it for earth, but you don't really use it much after that. In void, you have to smelt the ancient debris, you have to smelt gold, and then you combine them for the netherite. I can do that with a smelt wand. So yeah, I might pull this down and we'll work something else out to put there. But there we go. So yeah, so I think I'll do that next episode. In between, I'll try to get up to the other point, the other level of the sweeping slash, and see how far I go towards the next level. Once I get level 3 sweeping slash, things will be much faster. But there we go. Okay. All right. I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next time.